Chapter 23. Marian walked out of the great hall, concentrating on keeping her gait steady and her head held high. But once the wooden doors had shut behind her, she broke into a run, dashing down the hall and up the stone steps. She pushed open her bedroom door. On the other side, Lady Cluck rose from her chair in alarm as she caught her mistress's face. "What is it, dearie?" she asked worriedly. "Oh, Cluck," Marian cried, throwing herself onto her bed. "I've managed to make a huge mess of everything." Her lady-in-waiting joined her on the bed, stroking the top of her head soothingly. Marian closed her eyes, trying to slow her racing heart. "What happened?" Cluck asked. "Do they suspect you of the robbery?" "No, of course not," Marian made a face. "In fact, Prince John made a joke of the idea, like how funny it would be if it were me." Cluck rolled her eyes. "Then what's wrong, my dear?" "They know where the gold went. Evidently, the sheriff had some spies in Nottingham, and now Prince John has ordered that he go there and collect it all back while trying to figure out who gave it to them in the first place." "Oh dear," Cluck said. "That's not good." "It's terrible," Marian agreed. "All my hard work and it will have been for nothing." She felt tears welling up in her eyes. "And now the animals will suffer even more when the sheriff starts interrogating them. They'll be worse off than when I started," she moaned. I was a fool to try to help. I should have left well enough alone." "Bah!" Cluck said. "You don't believe that. You did a good thing for those animals, and maybe this time it didn't work out. Fine. But that doesn't mean you should give up altogether. We just need to be smart about things next time. Robbing a coach brings unwanted attention, but there's plenty of food and gold lying around the palace that no one keeps track of. You need to be clever, to outfox them, so to speak." Marian couldn't help a small smile at that. "I suppose," she said. "I did get Prince John to agree to let me wander the castle and its grounds, so I'll have access." "Now you're thinking," Cluck cheered. "Use your palace privileges to rob them blind. They'll never suspect a thing, not from a fine lady like yourself." Marian snorted. "Of course not," she said, lifting her paw to the air in an exaggerated ladylike gesture. "Also, Prince John mentioned that silly archery tournament again, the one he's supposedly holding in my honor. If that happens, it's bound to bring nobles and merchants from all around the kingdom to the castle, with wealth and jewels ripe for the plucking." Cluck nodded. "Meanwhile, we could keep up with your lessons in combat," she said, "in case you'd find yourself in a tight squeeze. Should you get caught, I need you to be able to fight your way out." "Yes," Marian agreed. She rose from the bed, her heart swelling. "Do you really think I can pull this off, Cluck? I mean, really?" "If anyone can, it's you," her lady-in-waiting said, giving her a smile. "Though I'm not going to lie to you, it will be dangerous. If you get caught, then they will call me a traitor like the rest of them." Marian said stoutly, "But I will know I went down serving the true King of England and its subjects." "That's the spirit," Cluck crowed. She clapped her wings together. "Now, how about that lesson in badminton? I think it's high time we get started."